Hello.
Wow.
That's our new thing. We did that last week too.
Did we?
Yeah,
Really?
we did that last week too.
I don't remember that.
This week is very special.
This is a special one.
Special guest. A guest you've never heard before.
Special cast?
Guest.
Oh.
Special, very special guest. It's another one of our family members.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say their name because I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And their voice is now.
Hello.
Right now.
I am Meaghan.
Hello,
The
Meaghan.
special guest.
The special guest.
I said hello, Meaghan, like we're at an AA meeting.
Hello, Meaghan.
Hello, Meaghan.
It's only appropriate.
There's definitely not two people drinking alcohol.
No.
That's totally okay. That's totally fine. You know, no big deal, right?
Right.
So Meaghan,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So do you want to get into it? Or you want me to give you a small intro of who you are? I feel like you could do a good explanation of who you are to us.
Could I?
Yeah, because we've had enough
I mean, you know yourself best.
We've had enough of our scissors? Jesus Christ. Sister/cousins. Because I was going to say slash and scissor. Yeah. Anyway, sister/cousins on the show to where they should know that there's a big side of this family.
Mm-hmm.
And you're definitely in this family. So it's awfully... I cannot speak English right now. I sound like one of the people that's drinking.
She chokes her own spit. So
I do.
fine.
Yeah.
I do that too when I'm really nervous. Why am I nervous
Really?
talking to Meaghan? She's the mom, and I'm like, God, I can't disappoint mom. It's me right now.
Other than your mom, have you had another mom on the show?
No.
No. Hmm.
Well, I mean, last week we called Aunt Janet as our call guest. So, I mean,
But not
technically-
on the show, not for the
Okay.
full
Yeah.
hour. She had a 10-minute spot.
Yeah.
Well,
So you're the first mom guest on the show.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do mom questions. We can get into some questions about being a mom. Unless you're trying to avoid that.
no, it's fine.
She said, don't want to do that.
No, it's
I came
fine.
here to avoid them. No, your
Yeah, she was
kids are
offended. Why'd you
great,
say
but your
that?
kids are great because they're not my kids, so I don't see the night. I don't see the night terrors or the bad shit about your kids. You know, because there's like even dogs have that side. There's bad and good sides of dogs. So I can imagine there's bad sides of having kids, but there's also super amazing times.
Yes.
So
And the amazing outweighs the bad.
I could see that 100% because the amazing times are definitely the prominent ones.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, I'm done with that situation. Remember this time.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta put yourself in that. Okay, it's all right.
That was beautiful.
Baba Booey.
Very nice, very nice. So yeah, we love.
There's
the
a lot of
random
new
sounds.
ones, just a heads up. So I'm going to be
hell
hitting it
yeah.
a lot.
I love that.
Say Colorado.
I remember that.
Have you
video.
seen
Giraffe.
that? Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh my God! I've got to show it to you right now.
It's a really good old Vine.
They're reusing it on TikTok now.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's good.
Good stuff. But yeah, so Megan's another one of our cousins from the same cable side of the family.
I wish we all knew our numbers. Like, I'm cousin
You
number.
guys say
Oh
Colorado.
yeah, like when you were born or something
Mhm.
like that. I couldn't tell you. Here's a video.
You guys say Colorado.
I do remember that. Okay. I just needed to see it.
Yeah, I have that same onesie. I'm pretty sure that's that
Oh,
one I wore
so
to
great.
Lauren's Halloween party that one year.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little too
Lazy.
small for me, but goodness gracious! I need to enunciate my words.
Bruh.
I'm too focused,
That
bruh.
was good, bruh.
Bruh.
Because the normal sound is like in a distance. He goes, bruh.
It's like
Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Okay, good. Bruh. No, you did too much breath.
bruh.
Yeah,
Just too much.
Bruh.
bruh. No, there's no.
You don't breathe. Breath. Breath.
Wait.
This is my brain right now. Trying to
That
make
was called the
English.
Nokia Arabic ringtone.
Oh,
Don't know?
I couldn't have told you where that was from.
No, definitely not.
Where's this Nokia ringtone from?
Yeah, right?
Is that the Arabic one? Could you
The
imagine
what?
No. Did you say Arabic?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So it's the Arabic one. So could you imagine just knowing that off the top of your head?
Weird.
Yeah. So, you have 3 kids.
I have 3 kids.
How old?
Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sophia is 12, Baron is 5, and Otto is 2.
So is the terrible 2 the true thing?
Yes, and
Yeah.
3s, and 4s, and 5s.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then it stops, and then you get 12.
And then that's the
Oh.
rebellious 12.
Mm.
They're like, I don't like you telling me what to do anymore.
And I'm smarter than you. And
Because I'm in, yeah.
I almost had a 300 kick her off of the porch at the lake house the other weekend
Oh,
because we were talking about sonic booms, and we saw one on a jet on 4th of July weekend.
Oh hell,
that's dope.
And we were like, oh, cool. It just broke the sound barrier. Well, a week later, Brandon was like, well, I found out that's a sonic boom. And Sophia's like, you didn't know that? You didn't either, 12-year-old.
Didn't either until he just said it.
Oh
But yeah,
my
no.
goodness.
They're
That's
great.
so funny.
They're lots of fun.
Yeah. I can imagine that because when I'm around, they're always lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Baron's warming up to me. He used to always be super shy. Now, like, when I got on the trampoline, he's like, don't break my crap. He's like, don't break it. I was like, I'm not, dude.
No.
And then I did the flip, and he goes, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you
Approved.
just like pay attention to them for like 5 minutes, they're your best friend.
Hell yeah. That's the best about kids. When we were playing monkey in the middle and just tossing him the ball, he's having
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got super sweaty that night. It was hot. Super
That was
hot.
a crazy
It
night.
was really hot.
Yeah, and that night went a long time. That was a long night. A very
I
long
think,
night.
did y'all stay?
We left about 3.
3?
Okay. Okay, that's right, because y'all planned on going fishing. Did y'all go fishing the next day?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Me and AJ stayed up all night, and him and Ethan crashed.
I crashed for maybe an hour because we had to drop Hannah off. We had to go get shit at Ethan's house. It took us like an hour,
Got
hour and a half to
food.
get home.
No,
we
it
got
didn't.
home and the coffee maker was going.
Oh,
for
we got
Dad.
food. Yeah, Dad had
Yeah.
just woken up when we got home.
Oh, no.
And me and AJ watched a Black Mirror episode. We both like nodded off for 5 minutes at the end in the credits, and then we woke up and Dad was like, "Y'all ready to go?" And we were like, "Let's get them up." And I woke Trevor up when we were supposed to be leaving, and Trevor
Yeah.
was like, "No,
Not going.
no."
Mm-mm.
I was like, "Come on, you said you were going. Come on, get up." No, Ethan is out. Ethan is done. Does not need to move.
Yeah.
He gets up. He's okay. He gets his water, his contacts in. We get to racetrack. He's like, "Ooh, I want coffee and a breakfast sandwich, this, and that."
Oh, keep in mind, he did puke in your front yard as we were leaving. So
That's fine.
that's just
Or
a
the neighbors.
At least it was
predecessor of-
outside.
Or the neighbors.
or the neighbor's yard, whatever. it
Whatever.
was,
He drank a bunch of water and he puked it back out.
Yep.
So the next morning, we were like, okay, he'll be fine. He puked last night. He drank all that coffee and stuff. We got to the fishing spot, and he's like, I don't feel good. And he sat on one of those curbs, and just everything came back out again. And we were like, do you want us to wait on you? And he goes, I'm going to lay in the truck. So for 2 hours, the dude laid in the back of AJ's truck.
Hot truck.
Hot truck. He just turned it on like 20 minutes before
we
we
left.
finished fishing to like cool off a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, he was not having it, but he made it to the spot. He was there to fish, but he
I feel
couldn't
like that's more
fish.
disappointing than just getting to stay laying in bed and missing fishing altogether.
Yeah, but I also think he was kind of like, I don't want to be at Joseph's house alone without his car or
True.
anything.
True.
But I felt
Almost
that
like,
one
why'd you
brewing, and it was
pause?
supposed
Okay.
to be louder, but I stopped it. Very nice.
Yeah, fishing was terrible.
Yeah, I
It
can.
was awful. It was a hot
We
morning.
Didn't
Hot
catch
morning, lots of
hardly
bugs.
anything.
I didn't catch shit. Joseph caught like little tiny babies.
And
Dad
Dad
caught one decent fish.
He caught like a 3.5 pound bass, and he caught a 3.5 pound or 3.5 gram sack of weed. He found on the ground.
Yeah. There was an eighth just sitting on the
Easily
ground.
An eighth.
Wow. Okay, so it wasn't a total waste.
No,
Oh,
not
no,
for
It was a
him,
great
no.
time.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for them. It was great. I'm glad. I'm happy for it. I was.
Yeah.
r-
Trevor,
ruined.
you caught a bass, didn't you?
I didn't catch shit. No,
I swear
didn't
you
catch
caught a
anything.
bass.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Well,
I caught something the next time we went there, but
hopefully the next time, or not next time, next weekend, or the weekend after when we go to Bo's.
yes, weekend.
Hopefully we should tear it up. We need to
Yes.
do what Dad said, do the worms and all that on the bottom. Anyways, out of fishing, back to kids. Was it weird? So I hate to bring this up. Sophie is technically not your daughter, correct?
Right.
So is it weird adopting an older kid versus having your 2 younger kids, or does it feel the same to you?
It feels the same, only because I've been around her since she was 1.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I think
Infant-wise.
if Brandon and I were to have just met like 5 years ago before Brandon or Baron, yeah, that'd be really weird.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because she would have been like 7. So, but because we've known her for so long,
Not.
she's mine.
I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Controversial question. Does she call both of y'all mom, like you and her
I'm
actual mom?
mommy and she's mama.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she never sees
So
her.
more
Oh.
controversial. Does she ever pull the "You're not my mom" card?
Good for her.
No, she actually says that she's very glad that I'm her mommy because she knows that I care about her. Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. I always feel like I could be a good stepdad, but it'd be hard.
Yeah.
It'd be really fucking hard,
Yeah.
especially if
Yeah.
it's already like 5 or 6, like it knows its dad
Right.
or established with a dad. Be weird coming into a life of a kid that old, but I could do it for sure because I like kids.
Yeah.
so.
It was hard at first because I didn't want kids. For like the longest time,
Really?
I was like, I don't ever want kids. And then she started coming around and I was like, okay, she's cute. You know, I
Yeah.
could do this. And she was a girl. So it's like we get to dress up and all this other stuff. But yeah. Am I shouting into this thing?
No,
Okay.
no, you're good.
So what I hear is what I really sound like.
Yeah.
Technically,
If
yeah.
Joseph will adjust it.
Okay, good.
After the
Yeah,
fact.
it's
Okay.
not like super dumb loud. I make it loud so when people have it in their headphones, they can keep it lower than max volume. Because I
Okay.
hate listening to podcasts on max volume and then somebody yells and it's like, oh
Yes. Yes.
shit. Literally what I just did. I
Yes.
threw my vape on the ground. But yeah, no, that's the worst. I hate having to listen to quiet podcasts. So I
Yeah.
tend to make this one a little loud
Yes.
on the general side.
Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, it was weird. But I don't know. It's did it break or do you have 2?
I opened another one because I couldn't find the one that I was looking
Did you
for
not
with you
know
guys.
it was on the ground right there?
I told you I
Yikes.
was looking for it, and you didn't even say anything.
I didn't know it was there.
I didn't either.
I
I
just thought
just
you-
magically found it.
Brought both in.
I opened
That's
a brand
weird.
new, and now I don't know which one's brand new and which one's the.
It's Toby is fucking idiot. He put it there after you sat down.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Which was the ghost? Florin? We haven't talked about Florin. in a
Florin
minute.
and
Oh,
Deuce,
now we're doing
yeah.
videos. We need to get an animated Florin and Deuce sketch going. Do you remember the Florin and Deuce?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a damn good episode.
That
Yeah,
was
it
a
was.
great episode.
That was a whole like show episode. That
Yeah, it
wasn't
was.
like a Florin and Deuce episode. That wasn't even a, what do you call it episode.
What?
We planned that whole first Florin and Deuce episode out.
Yeah,
the
pretty
pilot.
much. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we need to like actually draw out the first episode and make a storyboard
Make a
for it.
flipbook.
Ooh, that'd be fun. But those are really hard. You can buy the actual books
Super
for
time
it.
consuming.
Yeah, you can buy the actual books for it though.
Yeah, but to slowly draw a character differently in a different position over and over and over. Yeah,
And
that's-
text showing up and
Hell no. No, thank you.
yeah. It's hard work.
I'll sketch out a Florin and Deuce and then we'll send it to an animator or something.
Something that we want.
One of those you can find websites and just pay people, hey, $1,500 and animate something.
Yeah, I'm not paying $1,500.
50 to 100.
Oh, I thought you said 1,500.
1,500 here.
I was
Make
like,
a full TV episode for me.
yeah, I'm not making
Better
a
be
whole
Marvel
pitch.
status
Yeah,
No
I'm not making a
shit.
pitch of. I'd want it almost like Adventure Timey drawn, or
Yeah,
almost more cartoony
agreed.
looking.
Yeah, 100%.
super cartoony. I feel like that'd fit
Like
it
a
really
cross
well.
between Adventure Time and like Rick and Morty style.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Rick and Morty is like super basic cartoon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Their eyeballs aren't even dots.
Exactly. It's just almost looked like just took a marker
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
slotted it. Yeah.
You just scribble a circle and then they sketch over it, fill it in. This almost sounds like Five Nights at Freddy's.
I gotta know what this is now. I'm the purple guy.
The what?
I'm the purple guy.
That sounds like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Really?
I swear that sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's song, and I hate that I know that because I listened to one, and it's like,
Song by Dag Games.
don't know if that's who makes it.
It is.
Oh, that's who makes. No, I don't know if
DA
that.
games.
I don't know if that's who makes Five Nights at Freddy's. Is what I was
I don't
saying.
know.
There's on TikTok. There's like a cosplayer side where they dress up as characters and shit. But there's ones that act like robots and they dance to a Five Nights at Freddy songs. And it's got one night. It's just so insane how robotic some of those people can like look in a 60
You're
second
really
video.
overselling because they use a video
They use
filter that makes
so
them look like
I don't
it.
care. I don't care. It's still even cool that they can
I
do
didn't know
that.
they had a robot filter.
It's not a robot filter. It's like so it records in regular time and then it speeds it up.
I
So
think
your
it's-
movements
I
are
think
more
it's taking
rigid.
out half the frames, so it looks less smooth. That's what it looks
It
like.
looks like more rigid and faster pace. So if you dance real slow, then the movements are fast in the video that you're doing of whatever you're doing. So it looks robotic like.
Okay.
That's how a lot of people do it, but that's still impressive to do with a filter and all that. Cause I sure as hell can't do it, and they look
could.
great doing it.
You know, cosplay.
And not that I couldn't cosplay, but those kind of like dance thing, not dance, but like the robotic animatronic movement things that they do. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like about the song.
Yeah. Would you ever cosplay?
Mm-hmm.
You would. As what?
I don't know.
Oh. What are you like
I jumped
insanely
off.
nerdy about?
See, okay, my best friend and I have talked about this because she would do poison ivy, which I think is awesome. And I've always wanted to like piggyback off of that, but I just don't even know what I would do. Like, I don't even care. I just think it'd be cool to like dress up and just go walk around other people that are dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like an anime convention. That's
Yeah.
what he wants to go do.
Yeah.
We wanted to do Akon. I said I would dress up as one of our favorite anime people. It'd be fun just to walk around and do it.
I still have mine in there.
The one you made.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a whole outfit about a
Yes.
Pokemon, but it's like a
Very
wizard
nice.
type.
Cute.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Aw. See, I'd go as Misty. Misty would be fun
Oh,
with her
hell
suspenders and everything. Oh, that was
That was
We should
weak.
make an
There we go.
have
Hell
an
yeah.
Ash and a Pikachu. You can
Yeah.
have your
Hell
kids
yeah.
be Baron, be Pikachu or something.
Otto would be the cutest little Pikachu.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a dream. Yeah.
Baron goes
I
Mario.
have every level. I have
You
every
really
level.
do.
Yeah, I could
You
do
really
like
do.
the baby ones and then the.
Yeah.
Raichu as Sophia.
She'd want to be like Charizard
She could do
or something.
Ash.
Yeah. That's fine.
She could probably pull off a good Ash if she like tucked her hair back
Yeah.
and got the hat. She could look just like Ash,
Brandon
a female
Ash
Ash.
would be hilarious.
Golly. Like a little kid's
Western.
Ash.
Western
Oh
version
no!
of Ash.
So Sophia could be Ash. You could be Missy. Brandon could be Brock.
Brock, yeah, he could be Brock.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. Just get him like a spiky wig.
I'm sorry. Every time I think of Brock, have y'all seen the drying pan meme?
Drying pan.
There's an episode where they're all running through the rain, and Brock is the cook in the show. He cooks for everybody, and they're running through the rain. And he goes, "Look, guys, my frying pan is now a drying pan."
Stop it.
Honest to God, that was a real episode and a real quote he said.
Love that.
Yeah,
Love that.
amazing.
And Brandon even kind of looks like him because he's got those squinty eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could really pull it off. I gotta see that.
Now we can need a full family cosplay.
Oh hell yeah!
That's the way
I
to
wouldn't
do it.
even fight. Like, I just tell me what to wear. I'd be there. I think it'd be fun.
The only problem about those conventions is you got to pay to get in, and then you
Yeah.
pay for your costumes.
Yeah, true.
It's worth it.
I don't know anybody that
I
does
don't know.
cosplay meetups. They're just
No,
like, hey, a bunch of cosplayers
that's-
want to meet up.
That's a little weird.
LARPing? Isn't
Yeah.
that kind of what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
essentially.
At least you're doing something when you're LARPing. If
Right.
it's just a meetup, you're kind of.
Have you seen some of those brutal LARPing sets? Like those dudes
No.
are swinging like
Really?
nunchucks at each other
Yes.
and like
full on?
yeah, they have like shields and metal armor on, but they're like full on like beating the shit out
Actual
of
metal
yes.
armor?
You can hear it like clanking
Oh
and
my
yeah, they're
God.
beating the shit out of each other.
People?
That's crazy. No, I haven't seen that. What are you looking at there, sir?
Logan's replying.
Oh,
Just trying to
perfect.
see.
I think I figured out the perfect guess, and I have a good secondary guess as well for the phone call. Have you listened to any
Okay.
of the ones with the phone calls?
No, not yet.
That's only the last few that we've done.
3. The last 3 we've done.
Okay,
Or 4 maybe.
3.
Yeah, because we've done 2 recorded. Oh yeah, I just mentioned we're not recording this episode. No
Yeah,
filming.
sorry.
Because we're trying to build a set.
We'll
We're
just
gonna get a set
upload
figured
the
out.
audio to fucking YouTube. Who cares?
Okay, whatever. It's easy. I'll just put the logo on it the whole time.
Yeah, it's that easy.
It's easy. Like he edits the videos or audio or anything, any of the cutting or.
Well, maybe you're just really good at it.
Exactly.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just I wanted to do it because
Yeah,
I like
you
doing
volunteered
it.
and from
Yeah,
now on
I
you
liked
were
doing
assigned
it. It's a lot of fun because I miss doing it because I used to do it in middle school when I did like YouTube videos for gaming. I love doing it.
What's up,
Editing
guys?
videos.
It's Devorium here.
Fuck you, AJ.
AJ had a YouTube channel. He played Call of Duty and commentated over it.
Nice.
Yeah, he'd like be commentating the whole. He wouldn't even. It's like, it's not even when he's playing the game. It's recorded, and then he goes and watches it and commentates over the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And he always started, "What's up, guys? It's Devorium here, coming back at you with another YouTube video today."
I really feel like that's almost every YouTuber, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they all
mean,
start, "What's up, guys?" That's how you start. That's why we're a podcast and we say hello. I was hoping you'd do it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's
You
all
want to do it
right.
again? Or?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm all right.
You want to do it with Megan?
Megan, you start it.
Hello.
Oh.
It's okay.
Zen moment.
Do you watch much YouTube?
Yes.
What do you watch?
Well, I don't do the YouTube TV or anything, but we just watch random videos.
Oh, okay.
Like what we did 2 days ago. Nope, 2 days ago we were at Hannah's house anyways, we watched funny animal videos with the kids,
So just
and that's
random
just
things.
one random thing that we do. But yeah, Brandon watches a lot of knife making videos.
Those are
That's
so
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Does he ever watch the Japanese ones where the dude makes it out of weird materials?
He probably does.
You should tell him, look, this dude made a knife out of rice.
What?
He mashed it together and he made a super
Compressed it?
big mold and then he shaves it down with his stones and
Rice.
it cuts paper. It's a rice knife, yeah. He
That's
makes
insane.
out of all sorts of stuff. He made a
That's
glass one and he put a pocket in it that held water so you could see stuff moving in it. This dude's a genius at knife making.
Okay.
But he does not talk. There's not a
No.
single. It's all ASMR knife scrapes and it's weird.
See, I watched that the food ASMR
Oh,
stuff.
yeah?
That's one of my favorites.
Y'all should
The Japanese ones?
Mm-hmm.
you
Oh,
should
yeah.
watch exploration videos.
Okay.
Those are
What
bomb.
kind of exploration?
The abandoned exploration.
Yeah,
ones.
the abandoned building ones are
Like,
usually really cool.
Urban Explorer. Those videos are dope. They go to abandoned amusement parks or insane asylums or.
Ooh.
There's some creepy ones. You can look up gone wrong ones, and they find homeless people that threaten them and shit. Yeah,
no.
there's a lot of cool ones.
That'd be cool. I follow a
Yeah.
lot of abandoned stuff on Instagram and Twitter, so
Oh hell
it'd
yeah!
be even cooler
Yeah.
to see it.
They walk through it, and one of them it was I'm pretty sure it was set up. It was going to those gone wrong ones in an old insane asylum. They walked in, and a dude's messing with a wheelchair, and the guy's like, "I wouldn't fuck with anything in here." He's like, "Dude, it's fine," and they moved it. And you could see where it sat. They walked down the hall and they walked back and they noticed it's in the same spot where it was before he fucked with it. And he's like, "Did you move that back?" And the guy was like, "Nah, why?" And he's just looking at it. And the dude walks up and he goes, "You're fucking with me. You got it." And they're like, "Dude, somebody's in here or it moved." And they're like,
Shit.
"Nah, there's no way. There's no way." And they're just tripping out. And then they hear some movement and then they run out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they were like, "Dudes, we had to get out of there. We don't know if somebody was messing with us, so we got out." I was like, could be set up, could not be. I don't know. Anyways, it was weird. It was very creepy.
That's creepy.
They're
I would also
sneaking
be
through
out.
tunnels to get in though. They're going to AC vents and shit to get
Oh,
inside
hell
these buildings.
no.
Yeah, they're sneaking in. Not even oh, this door's open. We're gonna walk right in. No.
No, thank you.
Yeah. There's they did a Japanese resort. It's on an island that it had a lot of tidal waves and stuff hit it. So half of it's broken down in trees and vegetation growing through it, and then the other half is completely pristine. Everything is not vandalized, and that's so rare to see in abandoned places. But in Japan, on an island, people may respect it or.
It picks it up.
That was great. It's fine. It's fine. it was just so cool to like, they went to like the biggest suites and then the bottom floors, and it was just so cool to see it all pristine. And then the opposite side of the building, it's all trashed, like nothing left but vegetation and water growing, and just like so cool.
That is really cool.
Very, very cool
Okay.
videos. Yeah, those Urban Explorer videos are dope. And he got me to watch some catacomb videos. They go through like the tunnels that you're not supposed to go through. Because you know you can,
or whatever?
yeah,
Yeah,
there's like
no,
a
you'll
whole
fuck with
tour
those.
you can go through, and there's gates.
Yeah, but they don't take you to like the actual like scary parts.
Yeah,
just
they
show
take
you
you
the
like
entrances and
through
stuff.
exactly. And a lot of places are gated off and stuff. You can go in the city and lift a manhole that leads straight to it,
Oh hell.
like randomly, and you can be in parts you're not supposed to be in. So these dudes are exploring it, and they go to like an underground rave. Like there's a room, and the dude is set up in there, and there's like 20 people, and they're like drunk and fucked up, and they're all just jamming out to these dudes' speakers inside the catacombs, like dead skulls, bodies, bones.
Oh my
What the
gosh.
It's disgusting,
Yeah.
but it's also like, holy shit, this is very cool.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck knows about this? Like,
Apparently those 21 people.
like
Yeah.
how the fuck? How the fuck? You're like, hey, come to this underground catacombs
I mean,
party
it's
tonight.
legitimately an underground rave. Like
That is
they're
crazy.
underground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In
That's-
like, who the fuck makes that? I'm sorry. That's just, there's so many dead people. You start building these weird tunnels in like walls of skulls and then thighs over
Have
here.
you seen the
and,
movie
like,
about it?
No,
You should. Well, you don't like scary movies, do you?
no.
It's pretty scary. It's
No.
fucked up.
Mm-mm.
It's really fucked up. You should watch it.
I'm good with gore, but scaries and
Like eerie, like bone
eerie
chilling.
and jump scare. And,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of jump scares, but scary movies don't.
gore is.
I'm the
Saw.
opposite. I can't
Saw
do gore.
and like
Yeah.
Human Centipede, like I can watch it, but that shit's gross. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, oh man, oh,
Mm.
but
You
scary
watch
movie.
Tusk?
No, I've never heard that one. I
Okay,
tried
I
finding
have a story
teeth,
about
and I
Tusk once
can't
you're
finding
done.
teeth. I could
Have you
not
seen
find
Teeth?
I have not found teeth
Megan?
yet. Have you seen Teeth?
No.
It's like about a girl who has teeth inside her vagina.
And she eats men's dicks.
She doesn't eat it, but
Oh,
she
like
gets raped and she can chop off the dicks with her teeth. And vagina. It's fucked up and gross. So Tusk, do you know what you want to know what Tusk is about? You
Oh,
don't?
yeah, I do. I
Okay.
don't know what it is. I thought that's what you were gonna ask.
Oh, okay.
I do not know what Tusk is at all.
Tusk short version, I guess. It's about this dude who has a podcast. And
Surprise.
he gets this crazy interview with I don't remember exactly what he was. Do you, like the old man? This old man, he had some crazy stories or something, and he wanted to go interview him for the podcast. And he ended up capturing the kid from the podcast and slowly turning him into a walrus.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah,
I've heard
it's-
about this.
It's
Ugh,
fucked up.
How do you
Me
turn
and-
somebody into a walrus?
Well,
Oh yeah, it's.
Okay,
you
I
just
need to
gotta
watch that.
it. You and Andy need to watch it. Or
Oh
Yeah.
God, maybe we'll watch
something. Is she
that
good with
tonight.
horrors? Or
I think
horrors?
she likes horrors. I'll ask
Perfect.
her again tonight. She's
I don't
coming over
remember
after
we watched
this.
it. We might have
so.
watched it on Netflix when it was out on Netflix, but I don't remember. Me and Justin watched it in the apartment one night, drinking. We finished a whole bottle of tequila between the two of us, and
nice.
by the end of the night, it was. We put the bottle of liquor inside the cabinet and locked up the cabinet because that was just like, no, I don't even need a reminder of this movie because the movie's so. Especially when you're drinking with a friend and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, oh no.
It's just it's so it's almost slow at the beginning, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, so what's really gonna happen? And then things just keep happening,
Yeah,
and you're
dude.
like, there's no way this is real.
Yeah.
What's that movie about the author that gets into an accident and then his crazy fan finds him and makes him write the book in her cabin, and she keeps him hostage? Y'all know this movie?
Mm-mm.
It's like he like writes books about this lady that's like, it's like a loves book almost, and he's out in the middle of his cabin and he drives into town and he gets into an accident like down a icy hill, and this crazy lady finds him and she traps him in her cabin, like bear traps his legs to the table
God.
and makes him write the next novel, and like it has to end perfect. So he finishes his whole novel where she dies. and like she dies like cancer in like a horrible fucking way.
Wow.
He's like just trying to end the series so he can get the fuck out of there. And he hands it to her and she reads it and she finishes it while he's like starving at this table. She goes, rewrite it. Rewrite it. That's not good. That's not good. And he goes, what do you mean? That's the perfect love ending. He goes, she found the love of her life, but it all happened because she was in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. It was like she was happy in the end, but she died in a horrible way. And he goes, it kind of feels how I am right now. And she's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. She starts like trying to murder her, and he like ends up murdering her. I just ruined the whole movie, but yeah. He like, spoiler alert, I don't remember this movie. Look it up. Like,
I don't.
Look up author held hostage movie.
Have you seen The Room? Not the.
No.
I think it's just called Room. No. That one's fucked up. This dude captures a girl when she's like 15 and keeps her hostage in a shed in his backyard for like over 10 years.
What the
Gets
hell?
her pregnant, and the kid is born in the shed, and all the kid knows is this tiny little room.
He has no idea that there's a whole outside world.
Yeah, all he can do is see the one little skylight, and there's a TV. What he thinks TV is he thinks TV is reality. It's fucking nuts.
That sounds super familiar. I think I've heard
Author
about
held
that.
hostage. What? Misery?
Maybe. That does sound very familiar.
Based on Stephen King novel? That's weird, a novel about writing a novel.
Does it like give context
Like,
behind the movie? Does it give a concept behind the movie, like a rundown? Spark notes?
A psychotic fan who holds an author captive and forces him to write her stories. That's all it says.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I liked it, and I don't dedicate my time to movies, as Lauren knows.
A movie has to be really good for me to like it. Like we watched, and this is what is that when people don't know? Unpopular opinion. The Last Airbender. Did y'all see that movie?
The movie was terrible.
Okay, thank you. I was like, nothing
I've
is
heard the
ever
movie
going to
is garbage.
happen.
I heard the movie's garbage, but the show is.
The show
I
is great.
cried
Yeah.
several times at the very ending.
The series
And
is
I think
good,
I think it's more so people are upset that the movie didn't do the show justice, but you can't do that show justice other than the show.
The
It's
show,
not
because
fair.
the show is so fucking good.
Yeah.
but the I just
Yeah, I've
felt
heard
like
the
2
movie's
hours. I
garbage.
was like, oh my god, it's never gonna end.
That's funny.
We
can't.
watched I watched Sword Art Online as my first like big anime show that I watched, and they got me into it. And then when I finished it, we all watched the movie at Qua's house, and I was like, I don't like this. Like, it was good, but it's not.
A lot of the times the movies aren't like fully related to the show in a sense.
Yeah,
It's
and I
like-
guess that's what I wanted to carry
it's
on
just
from
an
the
add-on.
show, but it was like a
it's just an
like a
add-on.
before and after, and it was like a big mix. It was good, but it wasn't like the show. The show was really fucking good. I loved the show.
You
I
do
need to get.
anime?
I need to. Everyone I know loves anime.
Yeah, there's so many options too. It's not like it's all fighting and shit. There's a bunch of like.
If you want an
sweet,
emotional
heartfelt
one,
ones.
if you want an emotional one, watch Your Lie in April. Qual had me watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't cry, so it might not affect.
Bullshit.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
Don't.
I don't.
You
When was
didn't
the
cry
last
on the
time
last
you-
episode?
Granny's funeral.
Okay, before that.
I don't remember.
Wow.
Last time I cried was 2 weekends ago with Ethan when we finished The Last Airbender in my
Wow.
room.
Aw.
You've never cried at like a movie or TV show?
Mm,
That's crazy. Just because you know it's not real.
Like,
I don't. It just. I'm just not an overly emotional person. I get that
Oh.
from Mark Cable.
like you didn't
Thanks,
cry at
Dad.
Marley and
Yikes.
Me.
Actually, I did. I did cry at Marley and Me, but I think that I was more mad because I went on a first date with this dude and I told him I was never going out with him ever again because how dare
He
you
took
take me
you
to go
to a
see that
movie like
movie
that.
On a first date. Yeah.
on a first date?
That's fucked.
What the hell?
That's pretty fucked.
I'm really trying to think of like a show. I mean, I've watched like Grey's Anatomy, like everything that makes people cry. Like I can't think of.
Fuck.
I can't think of.
I
Anything.
couldn't get into Grays.
I don't want to, but I keep seeing episodes here and there, and it's like
Toy Story
fuck.
4. Toy Story 4 was
Really?
the last movie that made me cry. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think I've seen it like enough to pay attention to where I remember it enough. I do remember the character Forky, but that's about it.
Were you and Andy doing stuff? Still
Well,
watching? Or?
Andy's like very upset that I don't remember it specifically. She said I have to watch it again. I need to watch the whole series again. I want to watch them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like us, like our generation, we watched all of them when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just like, I mean, the third one killed me. And
Yeah,
then
the third
Yeah,
I
dude.
cried, and the third one I thought
God.
Woody was gonna die.
fourth one's even worse.
What?
Oh.
No,
That's even
stop.
It's even worse.
I know. I was like in and out because I know he like sees Little Bo Peep and all that kind of shit, and they're like in their little garden safe. I'm kind of ruining it for you. I'm just gonna shut up because I remember that whole like shebang scene
Shebang.
thing.
Yeah.
But see, I don't remember exactly what happened. I
Yeah.
just know that's a thing.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
You
I
got
need
to,
to
you have
rewatch
to.
it. Should I watch Tusk or Toy Story 4 tonight?
What the fuck? What?
Should we watch Tusk or Toy Story 4 tonight?
It's a hard one.
Do you want to not cry or
Be grossed out.
be gross? Do you want to cry or be grossed
I
out?
don't know. I kind of want to sleep tonight.
Well,
Tusk might not be the option. Man.
Toy Story 4 might be your go-to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cry and then go to sleep like a little baby.
What is that noise? Oh, come on. Y'all know it. What is that?
Is it Energizer?
Oh, good guess.
Duracell?
But no, yeah, Duracell.
I think it was a battery thing.
Okay.
These TikToks were the best when they, like a year ago.
Really? So they're a little late on the update. Tyler won.
I need like one combined. Machine gun sound again. I laughed my ass off.
No, thank you.
It's an ear rape one. Ooh, you want to play Guess That Ear Rape?
Oh, do you want to play Guess That Ear Rape?
We got Ethan, or not Ethan. Logan said sheet IDK. Andy replied with questions.
Well, then I guess it's Andy, right?
Okay.
What
do
are
we
we
want to
doing?
get
We
into
doing
questions, or do we
or
want
doing-
to Guess That Ear Rape?
Have you heard our Guess That Ear Rape game?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah, I will. I
Okay.
probably won't be good.
Oh, okay.
So
come
it's
on.
going to get loud.
Okay.
He starts
you
quiet.
need to give her a guess before you ding in because that
Okay.
defeats the purpose, honestly.
Okay. You going to make a buzzer, or you just going to shout
You
your
just have to
guess?
say it as soon as you guess.
What do you mean make a buzzer?
We used to go, we mean buzzers. I was like,
It's like a game show. You guess the
Oh.
guess that
You
ear
can
rape.
make
no,
your
you
own
don't have to
buzzer.
get up to go get buzzers. Is
No.
that what you
No,
said?
you
No,
just
like
with
you'd
your
make your own
mouth.
noise. You could like be like Meaghan. No, I'm not gonna go grab a little.
I don't know if I could do my own buzzer because I'll probably just end up shouting it out anyways.
Okay,
It's
that's
just-
fine.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
All right, here we go.
Friends.
There we go.
You
The rule is if
start
you
up
don't get it,
quieter.
Yeah, I'll start it a little bit
Yeah,
quieter.
yeah.
The rule is if you don't get it fast enough, I start turning it up and it starts to hurt your ears a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's quick. Do you know that sound?
I feel like that's like the Jetsons or something.
I know exactly what it
Well,
is.
why aren't you saying it?
Because
Oh,
he
it
told me
has
to
to be
give you
me?
a guess. He told me to give you guesses.
If you have no guess whatsoever, then
You don't know? Think of game stations.
video game consoles.
Oh.
It's the GameCube. It's GameCube.
Okay.
I can't take it. It's the GameCube intro.
I was going to guess that because I was like, I don't
Oh,
know any
yeah.
other one.
It's the
That's-
GameCube
well-
intro.
That makes that noise.
It goes like all like does that. Name of it. Oh, I know it. It's the Monsters Inc. song.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that he said it, see. Friends is going to be the only one I
TikTok.
got.
No, you got this.
TikTok.
Football.
There
NFL.
you go.
Whatever.
That's
That
such a
one started
powerful
little loud,
song.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
That's Brandon's ringtone.
That's amazing. That's
Is it
amazing.
really? That's
Yes.
amazing.
Cowboys fan to the wholest. To the wholest, to the fullest.
Hollis. SpongeBob.
Yep, thank you. Okay,
I
yeah.
feel like y'all would have slapped me if I didn't get that one.
No.
I didn't like
Hannah
SpongeBob,
might have.
so-
Hannah might have. Me or Hannah, but Trevor.
It is a trade. But what trade?
He's blue. Got number 1 on the
Thomas?
side. Yep.
Thomas the Tank Engine. You're right. Man.
Yep. Thomas is a legend. We used to have little wind-up toys, the little white
Oh,
knob ones you
yeah.
crank up, and they would
Oh,
cruise around the table and stuff.
That's cute.
Those are my favorites.
Stranger Things.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you like that show too. I know this one by heart. I know the whole song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's literally called Spooky Scary Skeletons.
I don't know what is it.
Spooky
Is it,
Scary
is it
Skeletons.
just a
It's just a song.
Okay.
I had it on Amazon for a while. I downloaded it in October and I was playing it like every week.
I don't know this one.
Oh, this is XXX Tentacion.
Oh, is it?
Or no. Is this Lil Uzi?
It doesn't say who it is.
No, it's X. Yeah, it's X. It's XXX Tentacion.
What's the name?
I have no idea. I'm just telling you, stop it, because you can look at. I don't have to know the fucking song. I have to know the artist for this one.
No, it doesn't say anything.
Nobody
about the artist.
knows. Yeah, exactly. Google the fucking artist. I have the
Turn
power.
your fucking headphones.
I have
up,
the
you
power
little
of turning my
bitch.
headphones down
You little bitch.
because I can't stand that shit.
All right,
What was it called?
look at me.
I know this. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard right now. Harry Potter.
Boom. It's because you're on the spot.
Yeah.
Trying to perform like you're in a softcore porno. If you listen to last week's episode, we made that whole joke.
It's Marvel, right? Can we call it Marvel?
Close enough. Avengers. Yeah.
Avengers.
David Dobrik just spent $10,000 on an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that.
He's
Yes.
gonna like go like this.
He was
and
like,
the
I was
mask
so
comes
excited to
down.
go.
Motherfucker. Fucking
Must be
David.
nice.
Yeah, for real. 23 years old and the 10 G's to drop on a fucking Iron Man.
Thank you.
Thank God. I write Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco.
Damn you! Why would you say that?
Because I finally
You
remembered it.
son of a bitch.
I finally
They didn't get
remembered
rid of it, by the way.
Andy was mad I couldn't remember it. I write Sins Not
Could you have named
Tragedies.
this song?
I would have been able to say Panic. That would have been.
That's all I could
That's
ever
the
get.
problem with everybody can say Panic at the Disco, but they don't ever remember the name of the song.
Yep.
That's the one I usually finish with. Thanks, Joseph. You
You're welcome.
son of a bitch.
I hate that one. Because I couldn't remember it for the longest time. It would give me every week, and I'd have to turn my headphones down because he wouldn't turn it off.
Exactly, because you got to guess it before it turns off.
So I guessed it. All right, Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco. I'll never forget that fucking
All right,
song
whatever.
again.
All right, whatever. We doing call time? We're doing questions first.
We usually do questions.
All right, we'll do questions then.
All right. Questions. Thanks, Andy, for questions since Logan didn't pull
Thanks,
through.
Andy.
She said, what is you guys' most memorable moment with all your cousins?
Oh man,
All of them?
My favorite is all of us driving down to Calendar swapping cars.
Yeah.
That was one of my most favorites.
Didn't we have the
ever.
walkie-talkies for that one too?
Possibly.
I think
What
our
were you
parents
doing,
had
was Dad's
walkie-talkies.
Blazer? Or was it a black? I thought it was a black Trailblazer.
That was probably mine. That
Or
was my
it
first
a
car.
Toyota?
yeah, she had an old 2-door Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was in the back seat of that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a two-door because it had windows in the back seat.
Yeah, there was windows.
Oh, it just
but it was
the
just
doors-
two-door.
Oh yeah, because we opened the windows and you were doing the worm thing. I was doing
Yeah.
it behind you.
Yeah.
That's
The
what-
worm thing?
Yeah,
That's
the
called
wind-
a dolphin.
Dolphin. I don't know. The air.
I call it the Mitsubishi thing because that's when I first.
Mitsubishi?
Yeah, like the Mitsubishi commercial. That was one of the
Really?
first times I ever saw that. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I did it because she did it, and it's like I learned that when you go like this, the air pushes up, and then I just let it do it itself.
I was doing it on the way to
Downforce.
Lawrence or Kelsey's, wherever the hell we were on Friday.
Oh,
I keep
really?
remembering
Yeah.
Kelsey's house. I was
Yeah,
doing it on the way
Kelsey's.
there. Yeah.
That's my favorite for
man,
sure.
That's a great memory. It's hard for me to pick because I love every minute with you guys, and I know that sounds super cliche, but I can't think of a time when I was like, shouldn't have been there. You know?
Yeah. There's a lot of moments I could talk about. A lot of them are calendar because that's when we were younger and, just we're able to have more fun in general. Didn't have any cares in the world, but
I also really like this most recent party at your house after quarantine. That whole quarantine
Yeah.
party, that was really
Yeah.
fun. That was a really good time.
yeah,
That
that was
was
a
fun.
great party.
I just-
Also playing on that playground in our PJs and calendar.
Yes.
We're all standing on those tires.
Yes, and the metal slide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was it? I think it was was it Lauren or Hannah that talked about a time that they spilled a stain on your dad's couch. Yeah, they told that story. That was one of the memorable ones.
Me was Kelsey.
Not a fun memorable one,
No,
a terrifying one.
It's terrifying. I'll never forget that. It was still fun.
Yeah. I'll never forget when me and Hannah were sitting against Dalton's door upstairs and he was trying to push it open and it like busted the door open and your dad came up and yelled at all of us. We were like stuck, frozen, didn't know what to do. Thought I was going to get my ass beat by my dad because I pissed your dad off. But
Yep.
your dad was like, just don't do that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sorry.
Sorry.
I won't do it again.
Sorry,
I'm very sorry.
Uncle Mark does have. Oh, son of a bitch! I forget it does that. Does have that ability to like, even if he's not yelling at you, just to like the strike, just the look, just a look of him like, stop.
It was really cool because when he was like giving us the jet skis, me and Dalton to go out at the lake house and the paddleboard, it was so cool that he's like showing me how to do it first with the paddleboard because it's super easy. I feel like you pick it up real nice. I get on and he goes, "Oh yeah, you got that." It was just so cool. He's encouraging me. I was like, I like that, Uncle Mark.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. I was like, I like that he's
Yeah.
just entrusting me on these jet skis.
Oh,
Of course,
yeah.
we're out there with Dalton, but still, that's not a cheap toy to go have fun on.
No,
We
they
got-
don't let many people do that.
We beat up ourselves on that day.
Oh,
The
yeah.
water was super choppy. Me and Dalton are just. We went all the way across, and Dalton was showing me some huge, like 3-story house, and each house had a balcony and shit. It
Oh,
was,
man.
or balcony each floor. Yeah, it was really dope. It was dope. So, do we all agree calendar times are probably our favorites?
Yeah.
There's a lot of memories there.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Do
Do
you
you
wanna
remember
tell
the
a
time I was
story?
riding Dalton's dirt bike and y'all were driving the Trailblazer back from the park or something? And
I think so.
scraped Aunt Janet's truck.
Yes.
Like, wrecked it
Yeah.
down the driveway.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
freaking out in the living room. And she was like, it's okay. And then my
Yeah.
dad was like, we got to pay for that. And I was like, continued freaking out. I was like,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite memories is when your dad threw the fireworks or whatever those black cats into
Oh.
the fire.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. No one was ready.
No.
No, I think it was my dad. I think
Was
your
it?
dad was telling a story and my dad walked up and did it.
Whatever it was great because we all like pushed back in our chairs
yeah.
and started running.
I think your chair had a hole in it, like right where your legs were. Someone's
Did
chair
it?
did. Yeah.
That's funny.
Got
that was
burned.
scary. Yeah. Yeah, Calendar Lake, I would say. Best memories.
Yeah, definitely. What's the best gift you've ever given or received?
Ooh. I got a sad one.
Oh.
But I can laugh
no.
at it.
Mine is Mom TV for Christmas. So I felt really good giving her that one.
Yeah?
I also got a good deal on it, so it wasn't like a. Oh, wow, this is a lot. It was like,
Right.
this is a damn good deal. She needs a new TV.
Throwback to when we were talking about unselfish good deeds. I found it.
What?
Helping AJ move out. It was a shitty feeling having to help my friend leave. I didn't feel good about it. I mean, I was helping him because it's not like I felt
Had to.
obligated. It's just like, I'm his friend. Like, I need to be there. And it was just shitty.
I
the
would
whole
say the
time.
same thing about moving in, but I was excited because I helped him move
Yeah.
in. He came back.
Yeah.
But it was just me and him that moved in. There was 4 of them moving him out.
Oh, God. Yeah, that couch was a little nutty.
Yeah, 2 people. Imagine that.
We had to do it with 3 because we would not like toss it, but hand it over the stairs, make it a little
Yeah,
easier.
we did that.
Oh, nice.
He would
Awesome.
balance it on the rail, and I was holding
Walk
it, and
around.
he would walk all the way around, grab it.
Awesome.
Yeah. How do you think we knew to get it down? Probably.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It sucked, but we did it, and then we couldn't figure out how to get it in the fucking door. We thought he was gonna have to fucking leave it. outside.
It came unplugged. I was like, why did it sound weird?
Brandon bought me Motley Crue tickets a long time ago. That's probably the
Oh,
best
hell
gift
yeah.
I've ever received.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about giving. I feel like that's kind of weird. That's a weird thing. Like, oh, well, the best thing I ever bought someone was this. I mean, yours is really sweet. That's not what
It was
I
the
meant.
best of both worlds for me.
Yeah.
What's
Felt
the
good
best one
about
you've
it.
received? You know?
God, that's tough.
The best ones, I'm piggyback. The best ones I've received were the Paramore tickets I got from Mac a long time ago. That was that concert. Oh, yeah. I would give anything to go do that again. With a different person, but.
You know.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Man, it's. I feel like I'm a good gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good about knowing what somebody would want, but I've never been like, this is the perfect gift. I'm just like, this is a good gift. I've never been like, yep, I know it. They're going to love this and treasure it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's hard.
That's funny that Joseph knows the given, but doesn't know the received.
Because I'm really bad about remembering.
Yeah, same.
Well, I think that's how I feel about giving, because like I'm not thinking about what I've bought people.
Right.
That was Christmas. This
Right.
last Christmas. That's probably the reason why I remember
Yeah.
it. If it wasn't that, it was the iPad I bought her 4 years ago. Because I love that thing.
Yes. Yes.
But that's a selfish one. Man, given?
No, received.
Oh,
You said
received.
given.
That's right. That's right. Man, that's really tough, dude. Because I've received so many good ones.
Yeah.
But they're not like special to me good ones. I feel like there's nothing that.
There's nothing in your room that you can think about right now that you're like, that was a good gift.
There's
that I
several of
received.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one that's the first one that comes to your mind?
This chair I'm in?
That was a gift to yourself.
No. Mom and Dad got this for me for Christmas.
Oh, I thought you bought that yourself.
Mm-mm. No. No. Mom and Dad bought this for me for
Oh, okay.
Christmas. But man, yeah, I don't know. That's really fucking tough.
Yeah.
I think your monitor was another really good one too, because it's something I used all the time.
Paying for it.
No, you're the one you gave me
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
that you made the whole fake box full of the trash.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about
And
that.
I can
That was
like
funny.
watch you work on that because you
And
fooled
then I
me it was
put
for somebody
Asus
else.
monitor or whatever on the box. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny.
And then a piece of paper that said yours now or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I bought the other one.
The big curve one that I'm buying, yeah.
Speaking of which, you sold me $150.
Dude.
But it's fine. It's not like you're using it. Oh, wait. Speaking of which, we need to get Meaghan to test that out before she leaves.
Ooh, yeah, I think you'd like that.
His
My
racing
sim
sim.
racing.
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
Is it VR?
You
I
can do
have
VR,
VR, but I
he's
don't
also
have
got
it
a
set up.
Big
Oh, okay.
ass screen.
The
that I
big ass
sold him
screen
that's
is like,
really cool,
and it's
and it's
curved.
less sickening.
Yeah. Yeah, VR, if you spin out or you like hit a wall, like not spinning in a car while it's spinning.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you're a decent driver, you don't have to worry about that.
Right.
I learned I was better in VR actually because I had to learn the car more to actually drive. So I figured I'm not as fast, but I drive better. When I'm fast, I drive like shit. I'm cutting corners a little bit. I'm like really hauling ass to the max it can. When you're in the driver's seat with the headset on, you're like, I don't want to spin out. I want clean laps. So it feels really good driving it like that.
Oh, okay.
It's driving. Drifting was so
Oh no.
because you're not feeling the car moving and you know the wheels moving, so you're like, I would catch myself turning on the pedals and stuff, like holding my
funny.
feet on the pedals when I was drifting with
Trying
the
to
headset
catch
on.
the G's even though there are none.
But it's so hard on a monitor when the head doesn't move and you're in the car, and you're in the car and the head's not moving with the drifting, it's really hard. So you
Yeah.
have to do it in third person, and that's frowned upon in simulation drifting.
Yeah, fuck.
Because you're not drifting anymore. You're playing the video game, essentially. When
you're
you're sim
still
drifting,
playing the fucking video game.
you're still driving. Yeah, whatever. We do a lot of the racing now, like F1 stuff, like the super fast cars. That's what we're into now.
Okay.
It's a ton of fun.
That sounds cool.
It's a lot of fun. We'll get you into that. Did we all answer that question of
enough.
best gift you've given or received? I
She said given or received, and we at least answered one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
if you suddenly became a millionaire, what's the first fun thing you would buy?
First fun thing? An arcade. Like, I'd own round one and just close it for a day and have all my friends and family come. I think that'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
I think, man, does land count as fun?
If you're doing stuff on it, that counts as fun. yeah.
Because I want land with concrete. I want a big slab of concrete.
Yeah,
for
you can
like,
drift on, or race on, or
I want a go-kart track.
a go-kart track.
I really want shifter carts with motorcycle
Yes.
engines in them.
That would be so much fun.
You're slapping a paddle in a car, like
Hell yeah.
going 70 miles an hour. Just
Oh my god.
You're
70?
Yeah,
Holy
it's a
shit.
motorcycle engine. It could
Yeah,
go
that's
150 if you wanted it to
insane.
on that cart.
That's terrifying.
They're so low to the ground, it's never gonna flip. You'll spin and you could like whiplash hard, but you'd have to hit a huge pothole and the ass would have to fly up if you're gonna flip. Yeah, no. And those little, I mean, they're that far off the ground, and that's why they feel so stiff when you're driving, because there's no suspension. It's
Yeah.
literally like a frame with wheels, rubber wheels. But I've always wanted a shifter cart, but they're like $3,500. I could buy a car for that and drive it on the streets. You can't drive a shifter cart in your neighborhood. Nobody's gonna allow that,
Yeah.
especially if you're wanting to drive it fast. I'm not going to go 30 miles an hour on my shifter cart. You catch me out here on Walnut Creek just
Passing up cars.
going 55. Just
That's dangerous as
What?
shit.
Yeah, that is retarded. That's why I missed the scooter. The scooter was a blast because it wasn't fast, but it was still mobile, so you could do that, go in and out of cars, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think land with concrete. That's my goal.
But that also includes buying the carts and whatever else.
So yeah, I'd love a go-karting complex. I'd love to own
There you
like
go.
K1 Speed
Oh, hell yeah.
and bring my own like shifter cart on track or something one day.
Yeah.
Or man, I'd love a fucking airport,
An airport?
like a landing strip,
Oh.
because then you could do drag races. You could have it,
Yeah.
and then off to the side you could have a big square for drifting. I'd love to have like a
So it
landing
doesn't
strip
have
airport.
to be an airport. It could just be a big old piece of land with a giant amount of concrete.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want a giant slab of concrete land. That's really nice concrete.
Yeah. What you got, Megan?
Millionaire fun thing.
Billionaire.
Million.
She said million? I thought she
Millionaire.
said billion.
Millionaire.
Fuck.
I'd spend all my money on that land in a go-kart, literally. $1 million. That's
Yeah, I'm definitely old because like the first thing I think of is like my own house in the middle of nowhere and like horses. So I guess horses would be
Oh.
fun, but I mean, a house in the middle of nowhere also
You're a
sounds
horse girl,
really fun
huh?
to me.
Mhm.
I love horses. I do, and they're expensive, so
Yeah.
I have some money.
What about you, Trevor?
Already answered it?
What did you say?
The arcade.
Oh, that's right.
My friends and family just kind of like close it and just be us.
Yeah. You know what I want? Like an alley cat's laser tag.
Fuck alley cats. I think it's garbage.
Laser tag.
I mean, if it was yours, hopefully you wouldn't charge us $20 a game.
No shit.
No. That's what I'm saying. But I'd want something with laser tag and all that kind of stuff.
I can see that. Yeah. That's why I said round one, because there's bowling and there's other stuff besides
Ping pong,
just
pool.
video games. Yeah.
But there's also a shit ton of video games.
yeah.
But you
That's the
gotta
best part.
have laser tags, like you could be
I could
25
fit
years
a laser
old.
tag somewhere in there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
It's mine, right? So I can just put laser tag
I
in
can
there.
do laser tag paintball, and I don't get along. Were y'all at Dalton's paintball
Ooh.
birthday party? Oh
Uh-oh.
my god, it's terrible.
I love
Oh, why?
paintball.
It's just I'm not a good paintballer. I scream the whole time.
Oh, it's scary.
It's terrifying.
Were y'all playing like in a wood section or the big inflatable
Like the
part?
big inflatable part, which
oh,
is still
those
scary.
are scary. Those are scarier.
Yeah.
People are shooting at the thing you're hiding behind. It's
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. When you're in
And
the
you
forest,
don't know where it's coming from.
mhm,
Yeah.
and
Those
then
rapid fire.
you peek around and somebody's like already aiming at your fucking head, so you gotta duck back. Yeah, no, it was fun, but I got popped in the top of the head once and I was done. I was done.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they hurt really bad.
I want a nice
and then you
paintball
can't
gun.
even like put your hands up fast enough before you get hit 17 other times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no easy way out.
I've always thrown the gun up first. I hold it by the air tank and I throw the gun up before my hand. Nothing shows except the
Yeah.
gun in the air, and then I slowly creep out.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I didn't learn that in the 2 times I've played.
Yeah,
Scream the
that
whole
was-
time.
Yeah, I think we played a total of like 6 times. So by like the 4th or 5th time, I learned my lesson of getting shot when I wasn't supposed to be shot. It was no fun. But I also learned going through paintballs rapidly. I went through. Have you like the pods they have? They're like big giant. I went through 4 of those in one game one time, and I was like, "That's like a
That's
bag and a
expensive.
half of paint." Yeah, that's
Wow.
like $45 of paint.
It's
I
expensive.
was like, "Okay,
and
this
that's why
is."
we quit doing paintball.
Yeah, that's. But I really want an invert mini so bad because that's the paintball gun I've always dreamed of. I don't know why, but they're just dope, and they have basically full auto on them.
Oh, okay.
It's like a double/triple trigger. So when you hit it once here and let go, it can go off again. And then there's one at the top that's a single fire. So you hit double and then a triple. So if you go like that, it's just literally full auto. There's no stop. As long as you have a hopper that can feed paint the whole time, it's not gonna quit. I've seen dudes put like funnels on them, and they like did shot test until the tank runs out because they're like testing it to see if anything happens, and it like jammed like 4 out of 10 times. It jammed with like the big funnel filling a whole box of paint.
4 out of 10. That's a lot.
For a whole box of paint, it would go through.
Every 4 out of 10 shots, it would jam.
No. Out of
That's what
the
you just
10
said.
times they ran a full box of paint through it, 4 times it jammed up, and they would like
They ran a full box of paint 10
10
times.
times through the gun.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it was like a big funnel that like had like an auto feeder on it. It was for testing
That's
guns at a
ridiculous.
range. They had like a feet per second gun on it, the big hopper. They had temperature guns on it on the tank and everything because they wanted to like fully test it. And it like 4 out of 10 bags of paint, you get 1 clog because paint isn't perfect. You can get
Right.
balls that are oblong, so it may not even have been a gun thing, but it's
Soft,
still
too hard.
too hard. Exactly. There's always different things that go into it, but 10 times, 6 out of 10 times is good for a full bag of paint.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's true.
complaining.
That's true.
You've seen guns go, 9 out of 10 times they jam. They hit something in a paintball on it, splats inside, and it won't keep shooting.
Yeah.
But we got really off topic.
We did. I'm sorry. That was my
no,
fault.
no, it's fine because that's what this podcast is about. Absolutely nothing.
And everything.
And
This is my
everything at the same
brain.
time.
Yeah. I'm
Literally,
keeping
me
up.
too. Yeah. Yeah, you've been killing it.
Wait. Megan, time check.
Oh, I'm supposed to guess what time it
Yes,
How
you were
long?
supposed to
No,
guess
not
what
what time.
time.
How long do you think we've been recording?
Oh gosh. 46 minutes.
I mean, if she's talking about the actual podcast,
She's
she'd probably be
close.
pretty close.
For the whole time? Because he randomly hit it
that's
before
Right. That's right.
We officially started recording.
I saw it.
You did?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
I just
shit.
checked it. It's an hour and 10
Oh, okay.
Total.
so you probably close to the real podcast time. We got one last question.
Perfect.
What advice would you give your 16-year-old self? Invest in Bitcoin.
We've stopped that.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta come up with a new answer. That's the 3rd time you said that in a question
That's how
related
true it is.
to time
That's
travel.
how true it is. That is how fucking honest
Honestly,
I'm
there's
being.
so much other better things you could invest in.
Honestly, if you invested $1,000 into Bitcoin in 2015 or 2010,
Yes, you're a millionaire
even,
right now.
you would have been at least $10 million richer than you were.
Yes, I know, but I guess at 16,
capped-
that was the relevant thing at the time. yes.
It
Right.
capped out at $26,000 a share, And at one time, it was $1 a share.
Yeah.
So the people that started it had like 5,000 because they pitched a lot of money into the company.
Yeah.
And now they're sitting on fucking thrones of $20 million because they sold at 10,000 when it peaked at 26, and they didn't realize it's. Well, that's when people fucked up. They sold at 15, and they were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
because
they spent $1 on it, and they saw that they could sell it for $15,000. Wouldn't you?
Then it keeps growing. So then they buy more. They invest the money they made from it back into it.
That's a bad idea.
They make a little more because it got up,
Yeah.
and then there are those people that bought it at 24, hoping it's going to go to 48, and it crashed down to 12, and they were like,
Yeah.
"I just lost $60,000 or $600,000 because they hit the wave late." Yeah. Now there's Dogecoin coming back supposedly.
Yikes.
It's a meme coin. It's like a tenth of a penny to buy one right now,
Oh, no.
but it went up 700% when TikTok found it.
Oh,
It went from
no.
like a tenth of a penny to like a penny now.
So you're
a
making
stock.
good bet?
People were like, if you had like $1,000, you were making like $200
That's not
roughly
bad.
if you sold out now.
Well,
If it's gonna keep going,
if it was at a tenth of a cent and it went up to one
I
full
don't remember.
cent, that is 1,000% increase.
That's what it was, a
So you could turn-
700% increase.
You could turn $1,000 into $100,000 or some shit like that.
It was a 7% increase.
Oh, okay.
Or 700% increase. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
still,
almost
that's
1,000.
a lot.
Yeah, it was. So people made a little bit of money out of it now.
Yeah.
If they invested money, who the fuck puts $1,000 into a thing called Dogecoin?
Elon Musk is promoting it, so
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Mhm. So I would assume there's people out there.
I
Yeah.
really want to get stock into things that
Mhm.
are like new and I really think should be taking off, but that's so hard to figure
Mhm.
out.
Brandon and I were talking about that the other day because you can do like penny stocks or whatever, and you know you can make a few dollars here and there, but like
Yeah.
he's watched, that's another thing he's watched on YouTube, is in order to be like actually trading stocks, you have to have like $25,000 to be able to just
Start it.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw it
And
out.
you could lose it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yep.
That's the initial investment.
Right.
That's, yeah. David Dobrik, I know, talked about owning Tesla stock.
Mhm.
And he said he bought it at like an all-time low and it went up like 20% the next week, and he was like, I got to get out. And then it went up another 20%, and he bought
Oh.
again, and then it dropped like 26% because he smoked weed on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Mhm.
And now he's been holding on to it. It's at its highest ever.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're
really?
all super high again because he launched all these rockets and all the successful stuff again. So Tesla's even higher than it's ever been. So he's made a shit ton more money.
Interesting.
I would love to be an heir to a good amount of change and seeing if I
Yeah.
could really
Right.
do something like that. Like putting 10 grand into a company and just
Cross your
really,
fingers.
really hoping. That's why I said like a lump sum that I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Like I know what I could do with it, but right now that's something I would do is find something to invest in and be like, here's 10 G's that I can
Yeah.
easily get 100 out of one
Yeah.
day. So, yeah, Bitcoin, 16-year-old self.
Mhm.
You guys?
I just tell myself to be out there more, put myself out there more.
You said that the last time.
I mean, that's the truest answer.
Thank you. That's how I feel about Bitcoin.
At least mine's sincere and not trying to get myself rich.
It's not even I'm trying to get myself rich. I'd be so much better off. I could
Oh.
have paid mom and dad's house off. I could have my own house if I had
Yeah,
made
but
enough.
That's not like a.
That's like a goal of mine to do. Like I've
Well,
seen
I mean,
those
that's
YouTube
good for you,
videos of
but-
people like paying their parents' house off, and that's like so emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or like buying their friends' cars.
Or buying like their grandma a car. Have you seen those? It's so sweet.
Mhm. Or buying their grandpa's original first car. Have you seen
Yes.
that one?
Yes.
They buy like his El Camino back or something like that, all restored. Yeah, yeah. How about you, Megan? 16-year-old you.
I mean, y'all's answers are really good. I feel like if I could tell myself to like learn how to save at an early age, I'd probably
Yeah.
be a little better off now. So definitely like don't buy those shoes or that purse, and you don't have to go to Wendy's or McDonald's for lunch. I mean,
yeah,
just learning how to save at a young age would just be very helpful now.
yeah.
Mhm.
I learned too late.
I'm still trying to learn. It's
Yeah,
bad.
same.
I eat out every day for lunch, and like I know, last year when I bought my laptop, I was trying to be financially aware, and I made a whole spreadsheet for like 4 months of what I was spending and how much I was spending. Give myself budgets, wouldn't go over, and I was doing real good. And then 1 month I didn't fill out all my receipts out of my bank account, and it plummeted ever since then. I quit paying attention. I never got back up to it. It's never been.
Yeah.
So and then I got that stimulus check. I put it in the savings, and then it has not gone below what I received from stimulus checks. So I know I've only been spending my paychecks, and I still have spending money, but I
Yeah.
don't want to
That's
go
good.
below a certain amount.
That is good.
I try not to go below a certain amount.
Was it because you know you have to pay it back eventually?
The stimulus check? Not that you have to pay it back, but your taxes will pay it back.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to get bigger tax returns next year at all.
No, we got a crap ton of money for having kids, so
I
Yeah.
bet.
our tax return's not going to be good. I was supposed to fix my kitchen this year.
Oh,
Not excited for that. That's okay.
no.
We can get it started at least.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know a lot of people that have kids and they claim them and they're like, dude, I got like 5 G's back.
Mhm.
It's like, God damn.
Just $500 a kid,
That's crazy.
That's
plus
dope.
me and then Brandon. Yeah.
That's dope. That's really cool. It was just a shocker to just see $1,200 added to my bank
absolutely.
account one day. It was
Yeah.
like, boop, you're like, oh,
Oh, thanks.
thanks,
Uh-huh.
government. Even though that
Vote
fucks
against.
like all the old people because that came out of like Social Security and all that kind of stuff.
Well, it really fucked us because, I mean, Social Security will be non-existent by the time
By the time, yeah. Especially because I heard they were going to do a second round of them.
supposedly.
I just keep hearing rumors. I
Yeah.
haven't like validated any of
Converted
it.
or not.
Yeah.
But if that's true, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't need that because I will do
No.
something dumb with that.
I mean, unless they shut us all down again, that'd be the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
If we actually go on lockdown,
Full
we're
lockdown,
supposed to.
Mm.
That's for another day.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the mandatory masks thing and all that now. But all the Karens,
I think
can't-
I think they're trying to avoid it and just requiring.
all the Karens are crying
Karens.
and stuff. Fucking Becky's and Karens and
Okay, thank you.
good questions, Andy. Good
Good
questions.
questions,
Thank you.
Just
No,
do it.
do the ASMR into the mic.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Turn the music down. Hold on. Okay. Oh
Ooh,
yeah, that
wow.
fizz. That all told us to shush up. I said, shh, drink. Call time?
Is it call time? Oh,
Yeah, you
no,
gotta
I
play the
closed it.
ringtone.
Fucking
So-
thing. God dang it.
Huh?
The fizz got on the mic.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's what these things are for.
Okay, they protection.
Yeah. It's like a condom. See?
Nice.
Now my peas are real aggressive.
My peas. My peas are real aggressive.
Now I gotta be that annoying guy and make a bunch of mic noise.
Sorry.
Now I'm not pea aggressive.
You didn't have
see?
to. You
No
could
more
have turned
peas.
off the mic.
No more peas popping.
Popping peas.
Trevor can still manage to do it through it, and that's kind of annoying me, but whatever.
I've done my tongue click a few times and annoyed myself. So.
That?
So
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. That's your... Is that a
No.
tongue click or is that a like a cheek thing? I guess
stuff
it
in
is
your
a tongue
tongue.
click because I pull my tongue down to make that sound. I like the cluck.
I can't do the cheek click. Just sound like a duck.
Ready?
Oh, so this is the Nokia ringtone.
Okay, you didn't have to mock it. I'm about to play
Right.
it.
Okay, so at the very end, in the last 2 notes, we go call time.
You're
more
not
than
required
welcome.
to say it, but you can.
You're more than welcome to join.
Okay. I'll try.
Call
Call
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
I wasn't ready.
It's okay, AJ wasn't ready.
All right, who we calling?
That's you.
I
That's
know.
your thing. Any guesses? Is it somebody we all know? I'm assuming. I gotta call, guys. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Joseph?
Hey, what's going on, dude? Long time no talk.
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good. Just calling you. You're on my podcast right now.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
dude.
A podcast? When did you have a podcast?
Almost a year now. We're a little short.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah. How many episodes is that? Like almost like 44 or something
Yeah,
like that?
right. Wow, that's actually crazy that you got it right on the dot.
Well, four is my favorite number, and so I just put two of them together. So
That's perfect.
Yeah, man. What's up? What's up? Why are you calling me?
I got Meaghan here. We're just having some fun on the podcast.
Hi, Joseph.
Oh, cool. Hi, Meaghan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you in forever either.
I know. It's 2 days.
So what's up? What's up?
Did you hang up on him? And click.
Oh, hey, Joseph. Did you get a good? Who's on the phone?
I don't know. I think they said it was the wrong number.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't really understand them.
That's crazy, dude.
Sorry about that. So who are we calling? That's really loud.
Sorry. The ring's really loud when somebody starts talking. It's not that loud.
Yeah, you can turn it up once they answer. If they answer.
Are you prepared to leave a crazy voicemail if they don't answer?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Not like scary. Not like help. Yeah.
Oh no.
You could do help and then say just kidding.
Just kidding.
Your call has been
Oh,
forwarded to the
man.
Forwarded.
Who is it?
message system.
Who is it?
It's Kelsey. Oh, you're bleeping on the phone. Okay.
Please record your message. When you have
It's
finished
Kelsey.
recording,
Okay.
you may hang up.
We
or
could be
press
really
1
funny. I'm
for
yelling
more
help.
options.
Help! You didn't answer. We're trying to call you on the podcast, Kelsey.
Damn it, Kelsey.
If you would listen to the podcast, I'm really yelling in the mic right now. You would understand that we needed you to answer right now.
Kelsey, I'm on the podcast. You
We-
should have answered your phone.
We have one of your favorite sister from another mister on the podcast,
And you missed it.
and you
What are
done
you
missed
doing?
the good conversations you could have had with us.
Yeah, come on now.
She's too focused watching Teddy because I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, Hannah.
And that's the T.
And that's the
sis.
T, sis. I don't know if you heard about that. I think I told you that. Because
sorry
that's
for
how
not
we're doing
telling.
this podcast. Anyways, thank you so much, Kelsey, for
Thanks for not answering.
Love you,
Voicemail,
Kelsey.
we love you.
Love you.
Next time, help a brother out and answer.
Yeah, just
what
answer
if
your
Trevor
phone. What if
needed
this
you?
was severe? Like I needed.
I really hope that's Kelsey's number, and we're not really leaving because you had the wrong number for Logan. Have we checked? I'm
We
gonna
haven't.
check.
Are we gonna check this real
I'm gonna
time?
check this real time because I've texted
Okay.
Kelsey recently.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna pull her phone number up here real quick.
I have it as.
But I don't even want to hear it. You can just look at it and you can be like, okay, yeah, that's the same. It's the one in blue. I really hope that's
That is the same number.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Wait, what were the last four again? Okay, yes, that
Okay,
is
we
the
have the same number. Kelsey.
I'm surprised the message is still going.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Kelsey. Jerk.
Wow.
Jerk.
That was our first voicemail.
That was the first voice.
We always said we were gonna leave weird voicemails.
But it kind of worked out. We've been going along, so that's fine.
Yeah. Man, yeah, this has been a great episode. Thank you so
yeah.
much
Thank
for
you
being
for having
here.
me. This was fun.
Yeah. Call time.
I hit random.
And it did. What?
And it did that.
It was
was
meant to
weird.
be the ending of Call Time.
That was weird.
Thank you so much for tuning in for Call Time.
Yep.
This is where we do the awkward outro to the Soviet Union war song,
National anthem.
Okay.
I definitely just hit random. That was funny.
We have an outro song, of course.
We do actually have an outro song.
But yeah, once again, thank you for being here. You're welcome anytime.
Meaghan.
Welcome anytime. We'll definitely have you on Call Time sometime, so
Oh yeah.
be ready.
Okay.
Or
Don't.
be ready for a weird voicemail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this has been fucking great.
Mhm.
I honestly wasn't prepared for a voicemail. I was prepared for her to answer. So I'm a little disappointed.
Well, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
It is Brooks' birthday today.
Oh,
they were
Happy birthday, Brooks.
Happy
birthday, Brooks. They were messing
We're
around like when
assholes.
Brandon walked in on him.
Maybe it was like
everyone knew about that. Okay.
He walked outside and was like,
Oh, that's true.
I walked in
What?
at the wrong time. That was bad. That was bad timing.
Brooks and Brandon were fooling around.
No.
That's what I heard.
The couple was fooling around.
Outside?
And- no, in their bedroom. And
Oh, well,
Brandon
that's
was
y'all's
on a
fault for
mission.
going
Brandon
to
was
the
on a mission to find Brooks. And
He
it-
found him.
he found them. I don't know and where and
what position?
tangled up master room
Right.
fuckery was going on, but he found them.
All right. Well,
So yeah, Happy birthday, Brooks.
Happy birthday,
Hope you're getting
Brooks.
some. Again, we love you. We love you, Megan, for
Love you
being
guys
here.
too.
And yeah, the outro's still not going, so we can still keep talking.
I started it too.
Now here's where we say goodbye, and the outro turns up, and we're leaving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ethan, for listening.
Say thank you, Ethan.
For listening.
Just Ethan.
He's the only one that listens to the very end.
Oh.
Lauren does too. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you,
Lauren's really good about that. And all the other listeners that made it to this point. Comment Ooga Booga.
Booga booga, yes.
Comment your favorite porn site.
Don't do that. Bye. Love you.